everyone, welcome to the series for people who are interested in anime but don't know where to start. I'm your senpai that definitely notices you, Emma Fyffe. This episode is all about story tropes, those wonderful themes that recur again and again in anime. Let's jump in. Our first trope that encompasses a whole bunch of other tropes in of itself: unrealistic expectations / portrayals of teenagers. And we do mean in terms of their accomplishments / levels of responsibility, not just physical portrayals. Due to the fact that there are multiple Japanese alphabets, learning to read is a bit more involved than it is in countries like the US that uses the current 26-letter iteration of the Roman alphabet. Hence, visual storytelling is even more crucial than it is to a Western audience, particularly amongst the middle school / younger high school crowd who would still be in the process of learning one of those alphabets. Consequently, there are a lot of manga, aka comic books, aimed at this demographic, and the ages of the characters reflect those of the target audience. And since most anime is based on manga, there's a lot of anime about kids roughly between the ages of 13 and 17. Amongst the many tropes that fall under the unrealistic portrayal of youth category is a severe lack of parents in anime. Though, let's be real, there's a severe lack of parents in many stories aimed at young people, with Disney movies perhaps being one of the worst culprits. Parents in anime series are frequently out of town for work for whole seasons at a time, have sent their kids to live closer to school, or just plain dead. Though the idea of kids living on their own in school dormitories isn't so far-fetched, anime teenagers often have their own apartments. So often, in fact, that you wonder if orphans over the age of 13 are issued a monthly stipend and a modestly sized city dwelling. In addition to parents being relatively absent, so too are school authority figures, and even if they are around, one fact is abundantly clear in anime: student councils rule the school. Now, this does have some basis in reality, since Japanese student councils have more authority than their Western counterparts, including the ability to approve club funding, but in anime, they're usually shown to have more power than the actual faculty. Actually, come to think of it, we rarely even see the faculty, despite the fact that many anime series take place in schools. Instead of trying to impress their teachers, anime students live in fear of the student council, often vying for a seat for themselves so that they too may sit around in dark rooms or on ornately decorated terraces and plot the revolution of the world. If you've ever watched a shonen anime, aka a series for boys, you're probably already familiar with the ever-present tournament arc that seems to turn up even on shows that aren't actually about martial arts at all. Like, based on shonen anime, it seems that literally every conflict in Japan is resolved by a martial arts tournament. Tournament arcs can last a few episodes to entire seasons if the writers are really trying to stretch the filler and avoid catching up to the source material. Now, you may think, based on your knowledge of what a martial arts tournament is in real life, that these events exist simply to determine who is the best fighter. But oh no, my friends. At the end of this tournament is one of the following: a prize that further develops the plot, a secret revealed that completely changes everything we know about one of the main characters, a big bad villain we previously didn't even know existed, enough money to leave your family set for life so you can leave them and go off and train with a weird ghost alien on a high-gravity planet, or literally nothing, because tournament arcs are garbage filler. Seriously, why does everyone love tournament arcs so much? But in the event that said tournament arc is not strictly filler and there is a big bad villain at the end of it, fortunately, all of the best fighters in the world have assembled there to take him or her on together, because anime is all about the power of friendship. Thanks to the popularity of Power Rangers, which is, of course, an American version of Japan's Super Sentai, Western audiences should already be pretty familiar with the Japanese concept of the superhero team: transformation sequences, spirit animals / elements, complementary powers, etc. However, even in anime that is not strictly superhero team anime, the hero almost always needs the support of his or her friends to realize their full potential and take down the villain, whose greatest weakness is usually that he or she doesn't have any friends. And that is that, my would-be weeaboos. 5 fabulous story tropes that you're sure to encounter time and time again as you continue your anime education. Already an expert? Let us know some of your favorite recurring anime tropes in the comments below. Once again, I'm your senpai, Emma Fyffe. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see more anime content here on Screen Junkies.